Hey, real estate agents, it's Jeff Underwood with the Weekly Closer, along with Joey Sampaga.
Ooh, yeah!
The man with the plan. How's it going, Joey?
It's a beautiful day.
Hey, it is, isn't it? Hey, we're excited to bring you a guest today that's been in the business for quite some time, and he's rocking it. And the guest today is Josh Whittemore with the Whittemore Group at ProSmart. How's it going, Josh?
Going well.
Good. Hey, so tell us first how long you've been in the business, because I know we've interviewed a lot of people, and we've had several that have been in the business kind of since the collapse, seems like. You were
Pre-collapse.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about how long you've been in the business and what compelled you to get into real estate in the beginning.
Good question. I've been in real estate 17 years, and I actually got in. One of my friends was a real estate agent, and thought I'd be a really good salesman, and took his advice, went to school, got my license, and he mentored me for the first couple years, and then I've been doing it ever since. So
17 years. So basically back in 2000. So you went through the kind of that pre-bubble of 2003, 4, 5, and then when the craziness happened, right? 06, 07, all the subprime loans that came out, interest onlys, all that stuff, right?
Yep.
It's interesting how the whole cycle kind of comes around, but we're seeing some things right now. I think we were just talking a little bit before, some things in the market that are kind of interesting. But let's talk about then, what are you doing today? Because I understand that you're very successful, mostly on the west side. Is that where you do most of your business?
I grew up on the west side,
Okay.
but I have a team of 16 agents, so we literally work all of Maricopa County.
Got it.
I've got agents all the way from Glendale to Apache Junction, so we handle everything in Maricopa County, Pinal County, a little bit of Pima County, so we're all over.
16 members now, right?
Yep.
To the team. So at what point in your career did you decide it's time to start kind of growing in a team structure, right?
That's a good question. Well, we started really just generating way too many leads for me to handle by myself. So I just started slowly, adding buyer's agents, and then, before you know it, here we are at 16. So, I mean, it really just bore itself out of, generating way too many leads for me to handle by myself and needing help.
Okay. So you say generating leads. So what are you doing right now to generate those leads in 2017?
Well, we're doing a bunch of different things. Realtor.com, Zillow, Facebook, of course, Real Estate Pipeline, all kinds of different online sources. And then, of course, Google,
right,
our websites, and all the different internet leads.
So what would you say is, so of the leads that you're getting right now, what percent of your business, or kind of what's that balance, I guess, between buyer side, getting listings, kind of where are you guys right now as a team?
I would say we're right about 50-50 as far
Okay.
as buyers and sellers. We do market quite a bit to sellers and, free home evaluations and using those sites to generate seller leads. So yeah, we're right now running about 50-50.
Okay. What would you say is your number one? I know you were sharing with me already, but what do you think is your number one lead strategy right this second?
My number one has always been personal referrals, but other than that, Zillow has been really strong since they've restructured everything. But number one's always going to be personal referrals.
Okay. So I'm assuming you have some type of follow-up system for your database?
Yeah,
right?
we have
CRM?
We have about a 30-point system where we follow up with every lead, send out cards, reminders. We do have a monthly newsletter that we send out with helpful tips and things of that nature. And then, of course, birthdays and anniversaries for, when they bought or sold their home. And
sometimes that's all it takes, right? I mean, people just want to know that you care.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? And if you're doing the birthday cards and the anniversaries, right, and reaching out to them maybe on their annual, I don't know how often you call your clients or whatever, but I think that means a lot, right? Because there are a lot of people in the business that probably don't do any of it.
Oh, absolutely. I try to go through the entire database every 3 months, starting with the A's and then just working our way through the Z's.
Yeah.
And so, that touch, it does matter, and people do really like, hearing from you, and especially the buyers, hey, how's the house coming along, and following up. And, that's why I do spend a lot of time going to housewarming parties. So I do actually get invited, and
Really? Okay.
I show up to literally every single one. So,
Every house party.
Yes, absolutely. It's good to get over there. Obviously they have all their friends there, and
Absolutely.
they're happy. So it's a great time to mingle with all their friends and pass out cards and stuff like that.
Definitely. So something Joey and I did, and this is something maybe you could use with, say, new builds, right? We had a family that bought a new build, and we had them take a picture of the process, right? So they were just across the street looking straight ahead at so I took the first one of just the dirt. And I said, hey, we're going to make something for you after the fact. So they were super excited about being part of this. They would take the pictures as the house was going up. They got it to us. What we did is we created a video, just a slideshow video, right, that shows from beginning, start to finish of the house.
Yeah.
But then we put it on a landing page. We got them the link. And so what did they do? They shared it with everybody. Friends, family, all that stuff. So, yeah, it's great to get
idea.
in front of their friends and family, because that's the time they're going to refer you, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So tell us a little bit. I know we talked earlier about, I guess you could call it a niche that you do, or what you guys focus on. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, right now we're really focusing on all the different grant programs and, helping out first-time home buyers. A lot of these grants, people aren't even aware that they exist.
Yeah.
A lot of people have the misconception that they have to have 20% down, when that's simply not the case.
Yeah.
We're able to use these grant programs, and also if we can get some seller assistance on closing costs. I've actually had clients get paid to buy a house. I had a client about 6 months ago, literally got a check at close for $1,475. So they got paid to buy a house.
Got back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we were able to get way more concessions than we actually needed from the seller. And they were pretty happy getting paid to buy a house.
Definitely. Yeah, so the 20% down thing, I get so tired. So you see it on the news all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? So whether it's, I don't know if I should throw it, whether it's CNBC or CNN Money or whoever, right? They always say, well, it's tougher to buy a house because you have to have 20% down to get I think that makes a lot of people think, whoa, how am I supposed to buy a house?
Oh,
right?
All the time. When we get phone calls, from internet leads or anything, that's their first thing. Well, I'm saving for a down payment right now.
Right.
Well, how much do you have saved up? Oh, $8,000. Well, if you're buying a $200,000 house, 3%, that's only $6,000. So you got it right now, and they don't even realize it. So it's like get them out, get meeting with them, and get them into a house.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So what tips would you give agents today to be successel? Like, what would you tell somebody if they came to you right now? Maybe they're new to the business, right? Because a lot of people have gotten in the business the last 24 months, last 12 months even.
Way too many.
A lot. But if somebody were coming to you, say if they wanted to join your team or whatever, right? They came to you, what would you tell them they need to do right now to be successful or to start generating some business?
Consistency. Most agents, have no consistency in what they do. We're on the phones every single day, 3 to 6 hours. If you don't have an appointment, there's no reason why you're not on the phones, trying to generate business. But that's the problem. People don't time block. They get distracted with things at home, because most real estate agents do work from their homes. So, all of a sudden the wife comes home and asks you to do some things, and next thing you know, you're off track. So really, it's all about time blocking and consistency, and sticking with that schedule, because, just like most people work a 9-to-5 job, real estate agents don't look at it like that. They look at it like, oh, I can do this today, but guess what? Where's your business coming from tomorrow?
Absolutely. So would you say that's the one biggest impact to an agent's business?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for those business tips and what you're doing. Let's go ahead and transition. Are you ready to get in the ring with the Maniacs?
I am.
Are you sure?
Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. So what's the best advice anyone's ever given you?
Be on time.
There.
I'm always early. I'm about 30 minutes early to everything. I just can't stand people that are late. And, showing up to an appointment.
Yeah.
You're not going to look very good if you show up late to a buyer or seller appointment.
They don't respect your time, right?
Exactly.
Well, when the front desk came back and said I'm like, he's early.
I was actually even earlier. I just forgot to lock my car, so I had to go back down to lock the car.
So what would you say is your favorite mobile app?
Oh, favorite mobile
Personal
app.
or business?
We actually have one for our CRM. So
Okay.
I'm literally on our Commissions Inc. app,
Good. Okay.
hours a day.
All right. All right. That works. So share with the listeners or viewers what a book recommendation would be. What would you recommend somebody read? Real estate agent.
It's Stephen Covey, 7 Secrets of Highly Successful People.
Okay.
That's a
Stephen
great book.
Covey. Good author. Absolutely. How about one productivity tool or software that you use every day? And I think you might have mentioned it already.
I
no?
did, yeah. The Commissions Inc. App, I literally am on that.
How long have you been using CRM?
We just switched from Boomtown over to Commissions Inc. It was in September,
Okay.
and we've seen a huge increase in productivity. Boomtown didn't have the app, so now agents can literally do everything right from their phone, so they have
it.
no excuses to me as to why they didn't get to a lead within 5 minutes.
Got it. All right. And timing makes a difference for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Getting to it. All right. So our final question, I'm going to have you draw from this mask right here. All right.
Okay.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Go ahead and read it. And then we'll have you answer it.
Tell us something most people don't know about you. Oh, don't know about me.
And it can be whether it's
Wow,
something
that's
of interest
that's
or
kind of
something-
that's a tough one.
You're that transparent.
I pretty much am. No, the biggest thing for me is loyalty. I don't think people understand how loyal I am. So I would say loyalty.
All right.
And to a fault, unfortunately, I stick with people that I maybe should cut loose a long time ago, but
Yeah.
I'm just too loyal.
All right. I think I'm going to share something.
Go ahead.
Most people don't know that I competed in a bodybuilding competition when I was 19.
Oh, yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
I'm telling you.
I'm
They're
just
there.
kidding. You
They're
look
there.
like you used to be, ripped.
Wait, used to? What's this?
What-
What's
Well,
this? That's what my wife told me too. She goes,
That's a challenge.
my wife's like, what was it we were doing the other day? And she goes, no. Oh, I said, it is so hot out already. It's in the 90s, right?
oh yeah,
She goes, it's not really hot. It's just you're fat.
that's awesome.
I'm like, okay, time to get back in the gym.
Jeff, it happens to the best of us.
I know it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joey, did you want to share anything? Or are you good?
I think that I'm really good looking, but I don't know if people notice that.
Oh, goodness. All right, on that note,
I'm going to leave that one
we
alone.
better finish up this show. All right. So, Josh, if anybody wanted to reach out to you, any agents that are listening, they want to reach out to you directly, how could they get a hold of you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can call me on my cell at 602-561-0941 or come visit my website at myazhouses.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on.
Well,
it was a
thanks for
pleasure.
having me.
And Joey, I guess we'll sign off now. So the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs from Security Title Studio in the heart of the Biltmore saying, have a great day. Take care.
See you later.
Boom.
Good.
Good job. That was good.
Was it?
Real good.
Sounded good, too.
Oh, that's good.
The Weekly Closer podcast is sponsored by Jake Krabby, NMLS number 877141 at Academy Mortgage. Are you looking to buy or refinance a home? Jake Krabby is your mortgage professional. Contact Jake at 480-442-9291. Jake Krabby is a loan officer at Academy Mortgage, NMLS number 877141. State license for Arizona number 0920357, AZBK number 0904081, and New Mexico number 877141. Academy Mortgage Corporation, NMLS 3113, and New Mexico 01451. Call 480-442-9291. Address 15333 North Pima Road, Suite 205, Scottsdale, Arizona 85260. Academy Mortgage is an equal housing